Do I work when I see no results? That's the question I ask myself every single day. And I find it very simple and very interesting. The fact is that I believe in myself like very well. I know that there's so many steps out there that I have to take when I don't want to do it. And the thing is, I'm gonna have to do this bit. There's no point that I can just skip the no results bit and just get the results. I'm gonna have to go through this phase at some point in my life if I want to do this. So why not just get it over and done with now? That's the thing that I tell myself every single day. So when I've got no views, when I'm doing shit, when I'm not expecting, when I'm not getting the results I want, I just remind myself, look, I'm in the early stage. I've been doing this now for like 7 months. But I've been doing this for a year. I've just been like really dedicated for like the last 6, 7 months because I know what I want to do. And I just tell myself, like, I'm in a very early game. And 6 to 7 months, people will be like, geez, that's a long time. But in the perspective about how long everything actually takes, it's actually a very long time, you see. So I'm just like, okay, well, this is just the price I kind of have to pay. But yeah, it's just about like, am I willing to make the trade-offs? And yes, I am willing to make the trade-offs 90% of the time. It's just like the suffering, it's like, get up every single day, repeat the same things that you did the last day, the day before. Just try and improve 1% every single day. And that 1% really seems insignificant a lot of the time. But at the same time, it's like, it's just something that I have to pay the price of. And I want to make this video just because people often see my content like, you're not successful yet, even though I've stated several times that I'm not successful. This is just what I've learned. And I just want to say, like, try and be a little bit more humble about my approach, even though I'm being as humble as I can. I always have been. And it's like, I want to be as raw as I can about this. So there's going to be no editing, no nothing. Just me and my beautiful white background. But yeah, it's just like about the trade-offs and about what I have to do every single day. Because at this point in time, I cannot delegate the work to anyone. I cannot, shove tasks off or anything like that. I don't exactly have the money or anything like that. It's just generally just the work until I make it. Work until I get the results. And it's just going to take fucking ages. And I might sound like I'm repeating myself a lot. Because I'll be honest, I just picked up the camera without no script, without anything. And I was just like, let's just make this video. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what people see. Because, like, the thing is, I keep on trying to tweak the system of how to run my content. And I'm like, okay, let's change this. And just nothing works. I'm still on, like, 3 views, 1 view per video for long form. I'm like, is this going to work out? And it's just about patience. I need to learn to be more patient with myself. I need to be a lot more patient. Because if I'm trying to expect results right now, it's like, well, I'm fucked. So the thing that I'm trying to do is not tying my emotions to results. Let me explain what I mean. Most people end up being like, if I don't get, like, I don't know, 500 followers by the end of this week, I'm going to be very upset, and that means the week's been fucked, or whatever it may be. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not really in my control how many followers I get or not. So what I say to myself is, I need to do a certain amount of output for me to be happy. So rather than me setting a certain follower amount for within that week or year or month, I'll be like, okay, can I post 5 times every single day? If so, yeah, no matter what the result is, as long as I've learned, done that, I'll be happy. And that's what I'm trying to focus on. And that's one thing I kind of recommend. Stop tying your happiness to the results, to things that are in your control. When you tie stuff that's in your control, you become a lot more happier. So yeah, that was just like a simple message about how I feel about this kind of state of seeing the results and how it's taking its time. There's probably a million things I could touch on right now, but my mind's going a little bit blank, and I just want to get this video out because I've had a tough day. So yeah, just keep that mental shift in mind. Just keep on pushing through, because what I remind myself is, in 20 years' time, I'll either be super happy that I kept going, or in 20 years' time, I'll be super upset that I did actually decide to quit it.